Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kiwi Lads channel. In this video, I'll be letting you know the Springboks starting lineup and reserves for their second test match up against the All Blacks. But if you do enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Nonetheless, let's get straight into this video. Right, so the Springboks, they have announced their side for match 2 of the Rugby Championship, currently sitting second on the table, just behind Australia. For South Africa, there are a few huge changes taking place, one of which involves a man in this front row, but we will start with that front row. They are going to be as follows. Number 1, Ox Nashaz. So no Trevor Nakaye in the starting lineup or off the bench. Number 2, they've gone back to Bongi Mbonambi, and for me that's probably the biggest surprise for the South Africans, not having Malcolm Marx in that starting lineup after the sensational performance that he had up against the All Blacks in that first match. That man was crucial in the line out, brilliant when it came to the turnovers, but instead he does move back to join up with the bomb squad. And then the last man in the front row, unchanged from last week, it is Frans Malaharba. Had a very good game going head-to-head with George Bauer, and I suspect that he will have another good game in this contest. Now looking at the locks, it's identical to what we saw last week. Eben Etzebeth at number 4, and then number 5, they have gone Ludiacha. So both playing pretty well up against the All Blacks, using their size and claiming those lineouts very successfully. Now looking through at the loose forward trio, number 6, it does remain Physicality. At number 6 is the captain. Number 7, Peter Steph-Totoya, man, put in immense pressure on the All Blacks in the breakdown each and every time he was nearby. And then number 8, a massive return. It's going to be Duane Vermeulen. Jasper Vesey was in the starting lineup last week. Now Vermeulen returns from his injury, and he will be fired up and rearing to go for this game at Ellis Park. But now looking through at the backline, we did see Faf de Klerk get knocked out in the early stages of that match up against the All Blacks. Instead of him, it will be Jaden Hendrikse in the starting lineup, who did actually get 79 minutes of last week's match up against the All Blacks anyway. Then number 10, unchanged. His kicking was phenomenal last week. It is Andre Pollard. Does get the opportunity at fly half. Then out on the left wing, it is Makazole Mapimpi. The midfield is looking as strong as ever. It will be Damien Dialende at number 12. And then number 13, Lucanio Arm. Now out on the right wing, they did have to make the change. Unfortunately, Arunsa did end up getting himself a red card, and we have learnt now that he is going to be suspended for 4 weeks. So due to that, he will miss a majority of the Rugby Championship. Instead, out on that wing though, they have gone Jesse Creel, then number 15 to close out the side. Man who had a lot of running meters for the Springboks in that first test. It will be Damian Valimza, but that is the starting lineup for the Springboks. Now we look through at the reserves, and they are going to be as follows. Number 16, Malcolm Marx, the man who I mentioned earlier on. Number 17, Stephen Kitsoff, and then number 18, it is Vincent Koch. Then number 19, they have gone Franco Mostert. Number 20, Jasper Vesa, and then number 21, Kwaka Smith. So the man who misses out there, Salman Morat, has been taken out of that South African bench. Then number 22, Herschel Yankees, and then number 23 to close out the side for the Springboks, man who did score a late try in that first match. It is Willie LaRue, but that is the starting lineup and reserves for the Springboks. This is on a Tuesday that they have announced this. So the All Blacks, if it is the same as last week, will be announcing it at 9 PM New Zealand time on the Thursday. So we've still got a couple days, but the Springboks, it's looking like a strong side. Like I mentioned, a few returns, couple changes, but I think they should be able to do very well at Ellis Park. But thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We are going to be back for the match commentary on the day, and also previews, reviews, the whole lot coming up on the channel very soon. But thank you all very much for tuning in, and I will see you all for the next one.